So the big topic over the past few weeks has been talking about YouTube money, especially with the Wall Street Journal recently publishing an article talking about how YouTube is funding ISIS. Yes, this comes from the same people who called PewDiePie a fucking Nazi. H3H3 ended up making a video on this, and it turns out he actually did some research, and through some emailing and contacting the people who actually ran the channel with the video on it, I believe the video only made something around $10 or $11. But despite this, the Wall Street Journal being a huge publication, a lot of advertisers saw this and they ended up actually backing out of YouTube, because a lot of people, if you didn't know, don't want their ads and they don't want to be paying fucking ISIS. So a lot of them actually, reasonably took their ads off YouTube, but this has been hurting the content creators of YouTube a lot recently. Now that if you don't really understand how YouTube ads work, pretty much what it is advertisers will pay YouTube, or they'll pay to put their ads on the site, and YouTube will then go and take those ads and be like, all right, we're going to try to find the best videos for these to obviously find the people who, want to buy this stuff. They'll put those videos on those people's channels, they'll put them on the videos, but recently with all these advertisers taking out of YouTube, there hasn't been enough ads to go around, and people have been seeing their CPMs and their ad revenue go all the way up and then all the way the fuck down, to the point where people are making little to no money off YouTube, and the big content creators, this isn't a very big deal for them because they're making a lot of fucking money. And if you guys don't know, a lot of your top YouTubers, they are rolling in fucking money. A lot of the smaller channels, and especially the channels who, are doing this and they're trying to make this their full-time job, they have been hurting the most, and they are living paycheck to paycheck pretty much. And when you're getting fucked over by YouTube, yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to pay your bills, and that is very frustrating to see. YouTube has been doing this thing where they've been going in restricted mode. They've been talking about restricting content. They don't want to have a place where things really aren't all that advertiser friendly. But when you get to the point of deciding what kind of content is advertiser friendly, then there's kind of a gray area there, because you don't know what kind of content should be considered fine and what kind of content should be considered not fine. It seems like political opinions, despite whether they be liberal or conservative, have seemed to be suppressed by YouTube, and it doesn't seem like content creators who talk about anything controversial can be actually taken seriously, because they don't make money on their videos, and therefore they won't be able to put the time into the videos that they otherwise would be. And that means that, guess what? Their channel's probably going to fucking die. So a lot of content creators can do content that is really fucking stupid, and they can create content that doesn't really seem that important at the end of the day, and they can get paid upwards of thousands and thousands of dollars for it. But what seems to be important to me in something like politics and people talking about political opinion and actually having a real discussion, that kind of content isn't really seen by YouTube as advertiser friendly, which seems really fucking weird to me, because if you watch CNN on a daily basis, that shit doesn't seem very advertiser friendly either, because a lot of that is just fear mongering, and a lot of that is just a lot of bullshit with the daily news that we have been seeing a lot recently, especially with this last presidential election. But for some reason, those types of things can get advertisers, but YouTubers can't. Makes no fucking sense to me. So recently, a lot of YouTubers have been getting hurt, and a lot of YouTubers have been, not being able to make money off their videos. I would like to tell you guys, this hasn't really personally affected me. I haven't really had that many issues with my ad revenue being affected. I think possibly it's because I don't create very controversial videos. I make CSGO videos, but I want to take this part of the video to talk to you guys about sponsorships and stuff I'm doing with that. So a lot of you guys seem to have issue with me taking on sponsorships, and I want to let you guys know that sponsorships are a necessary part of what I have to do on this channel to keep it afloat. So this channel does fairly well view-wise. We get 400 to 500,000 views a month, which is solid for me, considering as I don't really upload as much as I would like to. More and more recently, I've been going to school, I've been going to work, and I've been trying to do YouTube. That's three very demanding things, especially on someone who is only 18 years old and trying to balance all these things. So I also have a lot of bills to pay. I've had a lot of stuff come up recently. I have real responsibilities now. I feel like an actual adult, while a year or two ago when I was doing YouTube videos, that wasn't really the case. I have to make money, especially with YouTube being the way I make most of my money, considering as it makes more money than my actual normal job. I have to take on sponsorships, and I hope this is something that you guys understand, and I feel like a lot of the older audience that I have do understand it, especially those people out there who have to pay bills. And I understand that you guys might not like this sponsored content, and that is perfectly fine. Not liking sponsored content is part of YouTube pretty much. Not many people really like sponsored content, to be completely honest with you. What I do is I try to create sponsored content. It's a very necessary part of keeping YouTube afloat because it makes money, and you know, at the end of the day, I need to make money off YouTube to make it something that I can do, because otherwise I can't justify spending the time on it, and I would have to go get another actual job, and that wouldn't leave me really any time to make you guys videos. So sponsored content is definitely a part of this channel. It's going to continue to be a part of this channel, and to be honest, if you see a case opening video and you don't want to watch it, then just don't click the fucking video. Just don't click the fucking video. It's that easy. You just don't have to click the video, and you can just watch the next video. All my content is free, guys. I don't ever plan on making content that you really have to pay for, so this is the way I have to do it sometimes, and I hope you guys do understand that, and I hope you guys do understand that I will never take any type of sketchy sponsorship. I call people out when they are trying to do things to me, or they're trying to do things to my audience that I feel are wrong, and they're trying to do things that are trying to scam the community as a whole. I think that is very wrong, and I think it's something that, you know, really shouldn't be done. So moving forward with this channel in the future, I don't know if I'm going to be really focusing on CSGO stuff, as I haven't really been able to play the game that much, which is really unfortunate because I know a lot of you guys do watch this channel for CSGO. A lot of you guys watch my videos to watch me talk and play CSGO. But in the upcoming future, I'm going to hopefully try to create more high quality content that I think is funny, content that I think is good. I'm going to be more talking in front of this camera like I am now, because, you know, I bought this camera to talk in front of, and I just haven't really used it too much. So yeah, rip $1,000 fucking dollars. So I'm gonna be trying to create more fucking content in front of the camera. I hope it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be trying to do more react type videos, maybe something similar to H3H3, or something just similar where I'm just kind of creating my own content. And that's something I want to focus on a lot, is just creating my own content where I just talk about stuff and I just be a real commentator. And I hope that's something that you guys are excited for. I hope that's something that you guys will be interested in. And tell me down below, what do you guys want to see in the future of this channel? It seems like the channel has been slowing down in growth a bit, and changing things up can always be good. So tell me down in the comments down below. But thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, how about you hit that like button? And if you dislike this video for some odd reason, how about you hit the dislike button? And if you're new, how about you subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been The Chosen One Inc. Thank you for watching, and as always, peace out.